the woman got the highest possible triple on her first game, and the 3th Street casino boss recklessly bet all 200,000 on the table. Seeing a chance to win back their money, the younger brother immediately urged his sister to call, but the woman sensed something was wrong. She decisively folded. The young man didn't understand why she would fold a guaranteed winning hand. What was his sister worried about? So, where is my brother Juan? Xiao Hong. Why did you call? Sister Xian, place your bets. Don't worry, sis. We're sure to win this one. Confident, the young man slammed his triple onto the table, thinking he had it in the bag. But to his surprise, the opponent revealed the lowest possible 2-3-5 straight, which beats a triple. It was the first time anyone had seen such an unlucky hand. The young man couldn't believe his bad luck. He immediately suspected the casino boss of cheating, but the table sign was dirty, and the boss offered to let him search him, stating if he couldn't find any evidence, he would have to leave his hands there. Hearing this, the woman quickly stepped in front of her brother, saying they would just consider that hand a loss. But after this round, along with the 200,000 her brother had lost earlier, they now owed the casino a total of 400,000. So, do you want to keep playing? Wait. The casino boss immediately had someone bring out another 100,000 to let them win back their money. Seeing themselves falling deeper and deeper into the casino's trap, the young man immediately returned the 100,000, saying he didn't want to gamble anymore. But the boss said there was no way he could take back the money he had already lent out, and if they wanted to pay it back, they would have to follow the house rules. Borrow 9 and pay back 13, turning their 500,000 debt into 650,000. Why don't you go to the racetrack? We don't have that much money. Then sign here, with your body. The woman was forced onto the table, and forced to put her fingerprint on a contract selling herself. Now she had no choice, but to grit her teeth and keep gambling, but to prevent the man from cheating again. This time he would shuffle the cards himself. He wanted to see how the man could cheat if he couldn't touch the cards. One last hand to decide everything. If they won, they could leave with the money on the table, but if they lost, the woman would have to sell herself to pay off the debt. As soon as the cards were dealt, the man immediately revealed his 2-3-4 straight. It's your turn. Show your cards. TCH. They are not going to bet high on this hand. We still have a chance. Little did she know, the man already knew her cards. First card, a club face card. How did he know my second card was a heart face card? The woman was shocked. To beat the man's small straight, her third card had to be a face card as well. But who gets a triple 2 hands in a row when playing for the first time? The girl panicked. She could only pray that her comatose boyfriend would bring her some luck. It turned out that her boyfriend, Lin Feng, was the son of a gambling king. Even if he was blindfolded, he could tell how many cards the opponent had just by listening. His cheating skills were so masterful, the entire deck seemed to listen to him, and he could get any card he wanted at will. But just 6 months ago, the gambling king's father was assassinated by rivals, and before he died, he told his son that he had to give up his skills, because there are no winners in casinos, and he didn't want his son to end up like him. So, after his father's death, the man followed his wishes, closed the casino, retired from gambling, and decided never to gamble again. But he didn't expect his rivals to let him off the hook, so they deliberately caused a car accident to target him, to eliminate him completely. Fortunately, the man survived. But unfortunately, he fell into a coma ever since. His girlfriend earned money by selling bubble tea to pay for his medical expenses, but after a year, her savings had been emptied, and the man showed no signs of waking up. Further treatment would cost another 500,000, and the woman's brother couldn't bear it any longer, so he took out his 200,000 savings to help her. But just as he was about to take his brother-in-law to the hospital, and transfer the money to his sister's account, an accident happened. On the way, the young man was tricked by his friends. His casino friends lied and said they were going to take him to a part-time job to earn money, but in reality, they tricked him into an underground casino, bragging that it was easy to make money there, and you could easily earn hundreds of thousands just by playing a bit, more than the young man's annual salary. The naive young man immediately became tempted. Unbeknownst to him, he was being set up, and turned into a lamb for the slaughter. Urged on by a group of people, the young man who had never gambled decided to go all in. Before long, his sister received a call from the casino. Her brother had not only lost all 200,000 for medical expenses, but also owed 200,000 in usurious loans. If he couldn't pay it back, they would dismember him. Hearing this, the woman panicked. She rushed to the casino in a frenzy. As soon as they met, the brother blamed himself and kept slapping his face. But his sister comforted him. It's okay. Money can be earned again. But as soon as she wanted to leave, she was stopped. The young man still owed 200,000. Either take the money out now, or sit down and continue gambling. The woman had no choice but to grit her teeth and sit at the table. Little did she know, a master was appearing. Every card and suit the woman had was arranged by the man. Therefore, no matter how big a card she had, she couldn't win. After seeing the casino's tricks, to prevent the man from continuing to cheat, the woman asked to shuffle the cards herself for the last hand. The man took the lead and showed his 2, 3, 4 straight. When it was the woman's turn to show her cards, the man simply stopped pretending. He had already seen through the woman's 2 whole cards, a pair of queens. The woman opened and looked, which is what we call. Now she only needs to get a newspaper with 3 queens to win this round. Too bad, the last card isn't a queen. Hurry up. Write another queen on my number. Ah, what parrot is opening the market? Open the trump card. And you're mine. Just when the woman was at a loss, her boyfriend, who had been in a coma for a year, actually woke up. Thanks. Let me tell you. Lin Feng.